My name is Eve. I am 26 years old, and for a long time I thought my life was perfect because my husband, Sebastian, gave me everything I ever dreamed of, and I believed I was safe with him. Until one evening when he made a mistake that changed everything, because he left his phone connected to my laptop. And in that careless moment, I saw something that destroyed me. Sebastian was the kind of man who knew how to keep me blind, because he always kept me wrapped in comfort, bringing me diamonds every few months, surprising me with tickets to Paris, holding my hand at parties as if I was the center of his world. And I truly believed him until the night I saw his secrets on my screen. When I opened the laptop, I did not expect to find anything, but there were messages I had never seen before, numbers saved without photos, and then a single sentence that made my blood turn cold, because it said, "She will not know. She will disappear." And in that moment, I realized that the man who once bent on one knee under the Eiffel Tower to promise me forever was in secret contact with a hitman, and he was planning to have me killed. At first, I could not even breathe because the thought of my own husband wanting me dead was too much for my mind to carry, and for days I could not eat, I could not sleep, and I could not think straight. Because every time I closed my eyes, I saw his smile. I kept asking myself how that same smile could belong to the man who was planning to erase me from existence. I finally told my best friend Zoe, because I could not carry the fear alone anymore. And while I was shaking when I told her, she did not cry, and she did not panic, but instead she looked straight at me and said that I needed to go to the Red Flag Agency, which I had never heard of before. But she explained it was a secret group created by former FBI agents, built to protect women like me who were in danger and had no time to waste. The very next morning, I went to their office, which looked small and ordinary from the outside in Manchester. But once I stepped inside, I saw walls covered with photos of missing women, desks full of heavy files, and agents moving with sharp eyes that made me feel both afraid and safe. And one woman came forward, introducing herself as Agent Claire, who spoke with calm strength and asked me to tell her everything. I told her about Sebastian, about the messages, about the hitman, and when I finished, she placed her hand firmly on my arm and told me I was not alone anymore. And from that moment, the agency began working on my case, planting cameras in my house, tracking Sebastian's calls, following his bank transfers, and keeping a close watch on the man he had hired, while I was told to act as if nothing had changed. When Sebastian came back from his trip, he kissed me like always and asked me how I was. And although I wanted to scream in his face, I forced myself to smile and answer calmly because the agents told me I had to wait. And so I lived in silence, carrying the fear inside me until days turned into weeks and the evidence against him grew stronger with every call, every message, and every payment connecting him to the plan. Then came the Saturday night when it all reached the end, because Sebastian told me we were going out for dinner, holding my hand like nothing was wrong, while outside, in the shadows, the hitman waited, and hidden in the dark, the agents and police were ready to strike. I walked with Sebastian into the street, feeling fear rise inside me, and when I saw the figure of the man moving closer, I thought my chest would burst. But I kept walking, just as I had been told, until suddenly the silence broke with sirens, flashing lights cut through the night, police surrounded the hitman, and Sebastian froze as the trap closed around him. The agents showed all the evidence, the messages, the calls, and the money transfers, and Sebastian was dragged away without escape. And soon after came the trial, where the court listened to my story, to Zoe, and to Agent Claire, and when they saw the proof, they declared him guilty without doubt, sentencing him to years behind bars and giving me half of his fortune by law. Now I stand free, no longer the naive wife who believed diamonds meant love, but a woman who survived the darkest betrayal, who walked through fear and came out alive, stronger than before, breathing, surviving, and telling you the story of how the man who swore to love me planned to kill me, and how in the end I lived.